Sunday morning, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for Sunday Morning Wrestling. Hey guys, welcome to SMW, coming to you live from Derby, England. I am your host, Weslin. Every single SMW championship is on the line in today's show. First up, Ted DiBiase defending the YouTube championship against the Mountie. Then we have a ladder match between Harlem Heat and the Steiner brothers for the tag team titles. The Ultimate Warrior trying to pry the Intercontinental Championship away from Kerry von Erich. And in our main event for the SMW World Heavyweight Championship, The Undertaker versus Sycho Sid. What a show this is going to be. And kicking things off, these two men going straight into it. Mountie with a big boot to the midsection of Ted DiBiase, taking him down with a Russian leg sweep, then a kick to the chest. The Mountie taking early control, taking Ted DiBiase back down to the mat, and now just digging some elbows into the shoulders of Ted DiBiase. And again, really working on the shoulders of Ted DiBiase. This would be a big win for the Mountie. Ted DiBiase's second title defence after winning it from Rowdy Roddy Piper a couple of weeks back. The Mountie really going in on those shoulders, and now going for the cover, but just the one count. Ted DiBiase managing to kick out and then rolls out of the way. But the Mountie still staying in control, hits a couple of big rights. Ted DiBiase blocks and hits a big left of his own. And now a massive right, taking the Mountie to the canvas. Ted DiBiase smashing his knee against the floor. And now just choking the Mountie. Follows it up with an elbow drop. Ted DiBiase now seems to be in full control of the Mountie as he stomps on his head. And follows it up with another elbow drop. And then just playing to the crowd. Kicking the Mountie while he's down. That is what we used to see from DiBiase as he takes him up for a big suplex. Lovely suplex there from Ted DiBiase. The $1 Million Man takes him to the corner. Big scoop slam. Going up to that middle rope. And the falling elbow drop. And he goes for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. Didn't even need the sleeper hold. Ted DiBiase is still your YouTube champion. Congratulations to that man right there. Decisive win. That's right guys, in just a few weeks time we have the SMW Royal Rumble, and the winner of that match will get a title shot for the SMW World Heavyweight Championship. But right now we have a tag team ladder match between Harlem Heat and the Steiner brothers. The belts dangling above the ring. First tag team to get their hands on them wins as the referee rings the bell. And Stevie Ray picking Scott Steiner up and taking him down as Rick Steiner taking down Booker T. Rick with a nice back breaker on Booker T. Scott Steiner with Stevie Ray in the corner, hitting him with some rights. But Stevie Ray turns it around, hitting Scott with some rights of his own. Big right from Stevie Ray. Still got him in the corner, now chucks him into the ring post. Scott Steiner tries to fight out of it but missed the forearm, and now Harlem Heat both in control as Stevie Ray takes him over his shoulder and Booker T hits a chop on Rick Steiner. Big backdrop from Booker T on Rick. The Steiners getting this title opportunity from last week as they won the cage match between these two guys, these two teams. Booker T still working on Scott in the ring. as Stevie Ray gets the ladder. Booker T picking up the ladder up. Look at the teamwork here from Harlem Heat. You love to see it. Not so good there though. Maybe hitting Stevie Ray with a ladder when he shouldn't have done, but then Rick Steiner coming in from behind and taking Booker T out. And that ladder landing awkwardly on Stevie Ray, but Stevie Ray is back up and picks the ladder straight back up as Booker T takes Rick Steiner for a backdrop. So Stevie Ray going to town on Scott Steiner with that ladder. And Stevie Ray climbing up. Can Booker T keep the Steiner brothers occupied as he takes Rick out the ring? Hits a big right hand. Can he get to Scott before he takes him down? Scott Steiner climbing the ladder. Booker T takes him off though. Booker T. Tell you what, Harlem Heat working so well together here. Booker T keeping the Steiner brothers occupied as Stevie Ray's on top. Can he unhook the belt? Can he unhook it? Oh, Rick Steiner managing to get a hit on the back of him. Trying to work him down, but it looks like he's got... Oh, has he got it? Can he get the belt? Can he get the belt? Rick Steiner just standing there. And Harlem Heat get the win. Those punches to the back doing nothing. Stevie Ray, really. Rick should have grabbed him and pulled him off the ladder. And still, your SMW Tag Team Champions, Harlem Heat. What a battle that tag team match was. Harlem Heat working so well together. We are yet to see a new champion. Can the Ultimate Warrior make that change and defeat Kerry Von Erich? Ted DiBiase retaining, Harlem Heat retaining, Kerry Von Erich looking to do the same. Again, last week Ultimate Warrior beating Kerry Von Erich, getting him this title shot. Former SMW World Champion, the Ultimate Warrior, now going for a second taste of gold for the Intercontinental as they tie up and Kerry Von Erich overpowers the Warrior. Referee getting in the middle, breaking him up out the corner. No sly hits, but Warrior taking him down with a shoulder tackle. The Warrior did not have the best title reign. I mean, he lost the belt to a crossbody from Bret Hart, which no one wanted to see. But he's really taking it to Kerry Von Erich now, slamming Von Erich's head on the mat. And the Warrior just showing off. Look at these rights and lefts as he sits on top of Kerry Von Erich. The Texas Tornado looking a bit out of sorts early on here as the Warrior picks him up. Oh, he slips over the back and hits a DDT. Kerry Von Erich getting some offense in. Kerry Von Erich picking him up by his head. Oh, a big club to the neck of the Ultimate Warrior. And he goes for the cover. It's not going to be enough though, just the one count. Never going to be enough to keep the Warrior down that. Kerry Von Erich stomping on the face of the Warrior. This is Kerry Von Erich's first title defence. Big clothesline in the corner, taking the Ultimate Warrior to the canvas. And now, Kerry Von Erich on top lane in them rights, getting some payback, and then a stomp to the midsection. Kerry Von Erich really wants to hold on to this title. Warrior fighting back, hits a big right to Kerry Von Erich, but Kerry Von Erich taking the Warrior. Doesn't manage to take him to the corner though. The Warrior fights out. A lot of fight in these two men. And the Warrior picks him up, looking for the military press. He has him up high and he hits it. Can he follow it up with a splash? And he does. He hits the splash. It could be over. We could have a new champion right here, right now. The referee needs to count quick. 1, 2. Oh, so close to having a new Intercontinental champion. Ultimate Warrior can't quite believe it, so he's just going to hit Kerry Von Erich's head on the canvas a few more times and drops an elbow to the inner thigh. He's back on top of Kerry Von Erich. Kerry Von Erich really needs to learn to block these punches. And Warrior just slamming his head on the mat again. The Warrior calling for it again, saying this one's over. But again, just going back to that head. Now picks Kerry Von Erich up. Looking for a second military press. And he hits it. Will he hit a second splash? He's taking his time. He's taking his time. He's not going for the splash. Doesn't think he's done enough damage to Kerry Von Erich just yet as he turns him over. And now he hits the splash. Stick a fork in him. That man is done. And the Warrior knows it too. And he kicks out. Unbelievable stuff. How is he kicked out of 2 Warrior splashes? The Warrior thought it was over and done with. Still taking it to Kerry Von Erich. Kerry Von Erich not put up much of a defence so far. Showing some heart in kicking out, but that's about it. We've not seen much offence from him at all in this one. Maybe just a DDT, a couple of right hands. The Ultimate Warrior in full control. As he picks Kerry Von Erich up on the outside, but Kerry Von Erich slips out the back and hits a Russian leg sweep. And a big boot to the chest of the Warrior as he whips him back into the ring. Kerry Von Erich needs to find his feet in this match. Goes for the cover. It's not going to happen though. Not going to happen. He put in hardly any offence. That is just wishful thinking on the part of Kerry Von Erich. What's this? Going for that tornado clothesline and he hits it, taking the Warrior down. But now just standing there, wasting time. Should have gone for the cover. Should be doing something now. Lining the Warrior up. Oh, and he's got the iron claw hooked in. Will the Warrior tap out? He's got the iron claw hooked in. Can he retain the championship? Can he retain? Will the Warrior fight out? He's got it hooked in tight, and the Warrior getting up off his feet. Big right to the midsection and a second. Getting Kerry Von Erich off of him. As he takes Kerry Von Erich up for a hanging suplex. The Warrior taking a minute, taking a breather. Not a smart thing to do in a championship match. You do not want to give your opponent time to recoup. The Warrior just watches him get up. And he missed his attack. And Kerry Von Erich hitting him where it hurts, really. An atomic drop. But it looked like it didn't even affect the Warrior as he picks him up again, above his head again and then just walks across the ring with him. The strength of that man drops him down. Maybe a third splash. And he's going for the third. Surely it's over now. It has to be done. We have to have a new champion. 1, 2, 3. And he doesn't. I thought that was a 3 count. I thought his hand hit the mat before he got his shoulder up, but the referee giving Kerry Von Erich the benefit of the doubt. As the Warrior now taking him down with a clothesline and picking him back up for the 4th military press. The 4th Warrior splash. Stick a fork in that man. He's done, but the Warrior's not pinning him yet. Still not pinning him. Picks him back up. Taking him up for a 5th military press. The Warrior's just making sure at this point, surely. Goes for the cover. It's got to be done. 1, 2, 3. And your new SMW Intercontinental Champion is that man right there, the Ultimate Warrior. Taking out Kerry Von Erich, absolutely manhandling him. 5 military presses, 4 Warrior splashes. I mean, you got to admit, Erich has some heart, but the Warrior was the better man today. Warrior enjoying his title win, showing it off. And it is time for your main event of the morning. Sycho Sid versus The Undertaker for the SMW World Heavyweight Championship. And here he comes, The Undertaker. Not lost many fights here in SMW. Took him a while to become champion, and a hand in this title match. As the referee rings the bell at these two get down to business. And The Undertaker taking Sycho Sid straight up for a suplex. First move of the match, showing his strength. Now taking Sycho Sid into the corner, hitting his head on the turnbuckle. 10 shots to the turnbuckle, that's got to disorient you. Now stomping on the back of Sycho Sid. Working on the shoulder of Sid. Sid taking the leg out from under The Undertaker, and a big kick to the chest, turning him over. Vicious shot to the face right there. Big club to the back. Another club to the back. Keeping the dead man down. Follows it up with a leg drop. So Sycho Sid really taking it to The Undertaker. Shows that he wants this belt. Now goes for the cover. One. Just the one count. The Undertaker needs to do something to get back into this, and as I say that, takes him into the corner and hits a running clothesline. Goes for the cover, wishful thinking again. You're not going to get a pinfall victory that easily over Sycho Sid, as he just drops Taker on his face. Big stomp to the head of The Undertaker now. Looks like Sid going for the cover early doors. Just the one count. Just the one count. Another boot to the back of The Undertaker. I've only seen one title change this morning. Can Sycho Sid make it two? Can he rip that title out of The Undertaker's hands as The Undertaker hits a flying lariat and goes for the cover? Just the 2 count. Just the 2 count. The Undertaker now with Sid on the mat. Wrenching at Sid's neck. It's going to cause extra pain if he hits that tombstone pile driver. Now turning Sid over. Smashing his knee on the canvas and then choking him, just following up with that bear choke hold, and goes for the cover again. Just the 1 count. The Undertaker now looking for the tombstone, the most devastating move in SMW. If he hits it, that's all she wrote. Surely this has to be the win for The Undertaker. 1, 2, 3, and still your SMW World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker, making easy work of Sycho Sid. Now The Undertaker will be defending that belt again next week. We don't know who his opponent is yet, but he said he will defend it. So we'll see you same time, same place Sunday Morning Wrestling.